Hello and welcome to Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. Today we're continuing on with our pack book review of the legendary Dodge Charger, and we have the next 4 issues of the Dodge Charger, 7 through 10. And also in this pack we got a lovely free gift, the poster prints for the Dodge Charger. And the thing that it comes in is a pretty sweet little poster in itself. So inside we got 3 gorgeous prints. The first one is the Dodge Charger RT. Trying to keep the glares out. And then we have the Fast 7 Off-Road Charger. And then we have Letty's Fast 7 Challenger. So that's our free prints for pack number 3. So let's see what we're building today in these 4 issues. So we start out with some nitrous oxide blast of speed. That's the first article in the book. And then we come up with a Dodge Challenger RT. And then we're moving to the build. We got part 2 of the building the chassis. And then here's the instructions on building it. And then when you're done, it'll look just like that. And then we got an article on motorcycles. Not quite really sure what motorcycles really have to do with Fast and Furious cars, but it's there. So anyways, that's book 7. On to book 8. We got an article about Los Angeles, California. The city of Los Angeles has an extensive filmography and was a perfect setting for the Fast and Furious films, playing a central role as the home of Dominic Toretto and the scene of races that take your breath away. So there's just a whole, article about that. And then we have an article about the Dodge Viper. And then we move on to building the right brake and suspension pieces for the right side tire. And then shows that. And then when you're done, it'll look just like that. And then there's a article on drag racing. A little bit more on that. And then that's the end of book number 8. On to step 9. So now we have the Fast 7 off-road Charger with stunt performers. It's an article on the stunts for the movie. And at the bottom we have a picture of the flip car that they used. And there's a little story about the Mick rig. Basically, a Mick rig, I found out when I was watching Craig Lieberman's video on YouTube. A Mick rig is just the back half of a car that's hooked up to another car, and the actors are just sitting in that car doing this, the dialogue of the movie, while somebody else is driving and performing the stunts or whatever they need to do. And then here's an evolution of the Dodge logos over the years. You started out in 1914 with the Dodge Brothers logo. Trying to give you a good look at that. And then from there you went on to the 1940s. And then you went to the 62. And then you got the 85, 93, and then 2010. So that's kind of interesting. And so now we're working on the front right suspension and the chassis for the car. So there's your little build guide for that. And you're actually installing the wheel assembly from the last issue onto the frame. So when it's done, it'll look just like that. And then we got Wheel Mania, the secret of alloy wheels. And there you got a beautiful Lamborghini Huracan. Here's a nice picture of a alloy wheel. And how an alloy wheel is forged. That's the last article. And we're done with book 9, on to book 10. We start out with High Speed Heist. This is a photo of the I think it was the Fast 5 bank heist, which actually now that we got up to the newest movie, the one of the characters from the bank heist movie is now the main villain in the new movie, because it kind of did a flashback to that. So it's just big stories about that. And then we have the Challenger Hellcat article. And then we're moving on to the steering and right suspension for the car. So there's your instructions, and then you'll end up with that at the bottom. And then there's the last page. And then we got carbon fiber, the super material for supercars. There's an article on carbon fiber for cars. That's what the rest of the magazine is. And we're done with pack 3 of the Dodge Charger build. So, as always, I've been Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. It's like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next pack video.